Hey Scorpio, welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. This is your July monthly reading, all right? So we're going to see what messages you have, what you need to look out for the month, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Scorpio. Apply what resonates, okay? But also remember that it is a prediction, so you do need to give the energy and time to play out, okay? So you have ask your angels, okay, but it fell on the floor, so I want to get something else. So there may be something you need guidance about, okay? You may find yourself needing some direction. So ask your angels, your spirit guides, okay, whatever that is. Maybe you haven't been connecting enough. Maybe you've just been going through your days trying to figure it out, okay? And your spiritual team is like, hey, ask us what to do. You have no need to worry. Whatever it is, no need to worry. So I was definitely getting that energy that you guys could have some things that you're trying to figure out. You may be worried about. And you may be, like I said, needing some guides, some direction. So reach out to your spiritual team, pray, meditate, whatever that looks like for you. But you have no need to worry. That is a reminder, okay? Look at that at the bottom, if you believe. All right, so maybe it's all about how you're seeing the situation, your faith level right now, okay? See what else you need to know. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So whatever it is, guys, it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to take some sort of action. Maybe you're worried about something and you haven't, kind of put yourself out there, or really took this big step to do whatever you need to do. I don't know what it is. Maybe you been more so sitting back trying to figure things out, and instead of putting action, okay, into play. Maybe you don't know what to do. So maybe you've kind of sat back trying to figure things out so much till it's like maybe you haven't done certain things or taken certain steps. All right. The energy is gaining momentum. All right, let's see what else you need to know. So this is more so your, just whatever messages need to come out for you. And then I'm going to do a separate spread to see what the external energies and what the others around you, what their energy is, okay? So let's see. Okay, so we have the Tower here. So definitely been going through some struggles, guys. You may feel like a lot of things maybe you feel like you've lost your foundation a little bit. Things have been shaken up, okay? Something has been, maybe a lot of chaos, okay? Maybe a lot of setbacks or things you guys have had to battle, been going through, okay? So you have the, what is this? The Fool. Aries energy here. But it's upside down. So that's you not taking a leap of faith. Like I said, maybe there's been so many things here that has been going on that you might feel like things are taking you under a little bit, okay? And so maybe you've lost that faith. That Fool is about stepping out there on faith, taking a leap of faith. So no matter what is going on, no matter what setbacks you guys may have been going through, you still have to keep that faith, okay? You still have to keep that enthusiasm about life. You know what I'm saying? To step out there and make the changes. Still believe in yourself, okay? Still feel encouraged, all right? Five of Wands here, energy. Maybe there's been a lot of confrontation, okay? A lot of battles you feel like you've had to fight, whether it's just in life or with others, okay? I got Aries energy here twice. Scorpio energy here as well. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. We have, who is this? The King of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You guys haven't been feeling really motivated. Okay, maybe you have felt the need to kind of take a break, or your energy has just been down. Okay, so this is why you haven't been taking action. This is new moon in Aries again. Guys got very strong Aries energy here. But Aries and Scorpio are both ruled by Mars. So that is that, energy where it's still your energy as well. Even though it's Aries here, but it's still your energy because it's ruled by Mars. It's having that determination, that fire, that that drive. So some of you guys may need to work on your root chakra. Okay, like your root chakra definitely represents your foundation, your sense of security. You feeling confident enough and feeling stable enough to, feel strong. Okay, and I do feel like some of you guys are not feeling that at this time. Okay, so you're really worried. Okay, worried about how things are going. All right. Six of Swords in the reverse. Some things you guys have to let go. There's some things that you have to be ready to walk away from. Okay, some of you guys may literally be moving. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be finances. Like with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she does not feel stable. She's not feeling secure. Could be financial setbacks. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There could be some changes you could make when it comes to your finances, but maybe the idea of stepping out there makes you afraid, makes you nervous. Maybe you're afraid of failing. Okay. The Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles is about you trying to hold on to every little bit of money you have. Some of you guys maybe you're trying to work on saving, or you are kind of feeling like you're working paycheck to paycheck right now. Okay, with that Four of Pentacles. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I told you guys, this is about you guys making the changes, okay? Some of you guys just feel like you've been having some bad luck lately. You're just ready for it to change. The Queen of Swords is behind that. So it's time to definitely make some changes, some decisions, okay? Being clear about something here, getting guidance and direction here, so maybe you can take the steps needed. So no wonder you guys have no need to worry, because you do feel like you have a lot to worry about, a lot going on right now, okay? And maybe some of you guys are feeling kind of defeated. All right, let's see. We have If You Believe. So all right, let's get an energy oracle message. Let's see, what do you need to know? What does Scorpio need to know right now? Especially something encouraging still. What does Scorpio need to know right now? What does Scorpio need to know? Angel of Love, okay? So you guys can have love coming in, all right? Or this is you guys getting to a place of feeling more love for yourself, pouring back in yourself at this time, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? Man holding a coin at the bottom. So this could definitely be finances changing for you, okay? Or someone coming in. I see love and money coming in here for you. Or these are the things you're worried about. You definitely could be worried about your love life, your finances, okay? But being that they both came out in the upright, that's good. That's a turnaround. That's a change. Something is changing here, okay? Let's see. Angel of Love is number 49. Okay. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and love vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So there may be someone that's going to come in at the right time when you need it the most. Okay, because some of you guys may feel like you may need that love and attention right now. Okay. And I see a man holding a coin here. So let's see that affirmation for Angel of Love is, let's see, the affirmation says, I live a balanced and centered life. As I care for myself, the universe cares for me. All right, so make sure you guys are, oh, sorry, that's not the right affirmation, but hey, take that one. What was that affirmation for? That was for Angel of Balance. Okay, so Angel of Love affirmation says, I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender love and treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. So even when you're feeling like this, guys, you feel like everything is turning upside down, still remember to love, nurture, take care of yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself. Let's clarify some of this. I can't just leave it like this. Let's clarify. What is this tower here? Some of you guys, this may be in regards to love. This may be in regards to a relationship that you're worried about, that you feel like it's falling apart or coming to an end. For some of you guys, this is finances, okay? 7 of Wands here. The Tower, okay? You feel like, yeah, you're getting really frustrated with all the things that have been happening, okay? You're really getting guarded. Maybe so this is what, maybe you're feeling really guarded, or your defenses are up, or you just have been in survival mode. You've been in battle. And it's really starting to take a toll on you here, okay? 8 of Wands. Maybe you feel like things that you've been trying to manifest seem to be getting blocked, okay? Let me have block somebody too. Some of you guys. And maybe they're frustrated. Maybe they're upset. All right, you have the Fool here. Why is the Fool in the reverse? Tower. I really felt like I didn't need to clarify, really, but yeah. Then I felt like it wasn't given enough detail, but I kind of already knew where this was going. So like I said, guys, with the Tower here, same energy you just started with. Okay, Scorpio, Aries energy, Aries, Scorpio. Okay, I told you, more Mars, more fire. It's time for you to, guys, to find the fire in you, to find the determination, the motivation in you again, okay? You can't let certain things that are happening to you defeat you. That is your messages from your spiritual team right now, okay? Maybe some of you guys do feel like you're in warfare, all right? So it's really been taking a toll on you with that Fool in the reverse. Let's see, why is the King of Wands in the reverse here? Why is the King of Wands in the reverse? I'll move this over so you guys can see a little more. Okay. What's the King of Wands in the reverse? And you guys feel like you're losing your spark. Okay, they're Ace of Wands. Yeah. 3 of Swords. There's so much been going on. So much happening in your heart space. I told you there could definitely be a separation with somebody here, but I feel like they're not happy. I'm not getting like an energy of like they just miss you. They're pissed off. Okay, if you blocked somebody or rejected them, they are pissed off. Okay. With the King of Wands here in the reverse, you may not feel like that drive, that motivation anymore. Okay. Or it's like you haven't been like taking the action to grasp those opportunities. Okay. Let's see what we got. What else we got? Why is the 6 of Swords in the reverse? Okay. So struggling to leave something behind. You're trying to leave some things behind. Maybe not revisit something here. 4 of Cups. You know, letting those things go in the past where maybe you missed opportunities, you know, not holding on to how you feel about your setbacks, you know, just kind of going with the flow. All right. Look, yeah, the Lovers at the bottom. Somebody's struggling to move on. Okay. Some of you guys, this may be how you feel when it comes to a certain connection as well. But you know it's time to take action. All right. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here? The Knight of Swords. Oh. Something here, maybe a commitment went down. Maybe there was some situation here where there is maybe a lot of arguing between you and someone else. Could be a Capricorn. Okay. A lot of changes when it comes to maybe your finances. All right. But I just feel like you guys are at a place where it's time to release something here. Okay. Four of Pentacles, something you've been holding on to too long, too hard. Okay, so there, like I said, could have been a quick change or a quick turnaround to your stability or your finances here, which is why now you're in this Four of Pentacles energy. You know, trying to hold on to everything, trying to maybe budget, trying to figure some things out so you can turn some things around, right? Four of Pentacles here. Why is this Four of Pentacles? Is someone also struggling to let you go? All right. There is maybe an energy of love coming towards you. You guys are going to have to also be able to put those things that you're going through behind you, okay, and be more open. You have Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star. Pretty much kind of like what I was just saying here. So be open, guys, okay? Somebody may be struggling to let you go. You may not be speaking to someone, holding back communication. Some of you guys, you've been holding in a lot, and it's time to start releasing whatever that is, whatever you've been holding close to you in your heart space. You have to let it go. The Star, this is healing. This is you still having hope, right? Did I read the man holding a coin? No, I didn't. Let's see, 43. See what this is about, 43. So male connection and money, health, or value. So this card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field holding a large, bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and achieve increased money or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. See, and I feel like that's what you guys are feeling, this desire to take action too. Okay, this card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Okay, so for feminine Scorpios here, that part could resonate for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the external energy. Let's see if we can pick up on what else is going on here. Okay, let's see if we can tap more into. All right, let's see. What else do you guys need to know for July? Okay. What's the Scorpio need to know for July? Spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So you or someone connected to you could be going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, my way, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, ego. All right, this could be this person that's upset with you because you've cut some things off. They wanted their way. I told you they were a little angry. But whatever is happening here, they could be going through some sort of spiritual ego death, okay? Or someone that at once upon a time, that maybe there was a lot of chaos and disconnection. They could have been very selfish. They could be going through a very serious spiritual awakening right now, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? Faith, healing, meditation, and praying. Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. So maybe whatever you and this person went through, guys, they may have been through a phase where they were angry, they were pissed, they had to go through this spiritual death, but they've learned. Yeah, look at that, karmic lesson. So that energy that I was picking up on could have been past tense between you and someone. Okay. Someone that it was a very karmic, toxic connection that you probably did struggle with letting go of. Maybe there was a lot of towers in that connection. Something here has triggered, okay? This, I do feel like maybe somebody, because it did say the energy is gaining momentum. Firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. So, yeah, somebody went through something here, seriously. Now, for some of you guys, this could have been something you went through with someone, and you may feel like you had to go through some spiritual things to kind of go through an ego death. So, some of you guys, if that's not your energy, that's somebody you definitely dealing with. There was a lot of things going on. Maybe whatever you went through with this person, maybe you prayed, you meditated on it, you asked for, that's that asking your angels for guidance and direction that you saw earlier. Maybe you didn't know what to do or how to deal with a particular person. So the only thing you could do was to separate yourself, move on, go your own separate ways, leave them to think about their own, arrogant ways, their own selfish ways. Okay. So, but I do feel like it had to happen. Okay, it had to happen here for things to change. There was a lot of karmic lessons and a lot of karmic cycles that had to be broken. Okay. Some of you guys, if this is what you're dealing with now, you are in the energy of spirit telling you to take action. That could be where you are feeling this downward spiral because you're connected to this individual. You're feeling these towers, whether this is your spiritual awakening or theirs. You both are going through the lessons, the karmic lessons, the outcomes, the consequences. Okay? Because you're dealing with this. If you're dealing with someone that's projecting this energy, then you're going to be affected. So it's definitely going to become a spiritual lesson for both. Here you have workplace affair. So we did see something a while ago about maybe meeting someone at the workplace. Let's clarify here. Spiritual awakening. Who's this going through this spiritual awakening? Chaos, ego death, spiritual downward spiral, spiritual awakening. So it definitely took someone to go down a downward spiral. It may have taken them to take you down a downward spiral with them. Okay? But someone has to go through a very dark spiritual awakening here. Queen of Cups. Okay? Somebody may have changed themselves. Maybe they're working on themselves because they love you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There was maybe some emotional changes that had to take place in this person for them to get to a more grounded, nurturing, loving energy in the connection. You could have also stayed with someone and endured a lot because of the love you had for this person with that Queen of Cups here. All right. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. But maybe no matter how much energy and effort you put into it, it may have not seemed to work. Okay. My way. Three of Wands here. Somebody could have been very selfish and when it came to the decisions they made about the future and what you guys had, what you guys were going to do. Yeah, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. They made decisions that for the future that maybe was beneficial for them, or they were very selfish in their decision making. Okay, because the Three of Wands is about planning, the future, expansion, a vision. Okay, and so their own vision kind of clouded, you know, maybe yours and what you needed in this connection here. You got faith, healing, and meditation, praying. So this is you asking your angels, guys. Okay, the Queen of Wands. See you guys praying for strength. I see you guys praying for drive, like you know, being determined. Okay, maybe you had that fire in you. You could be like a praying warrior, right? You're very confident in your prayers and what you know, put out there. Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, secluded. So there could have been a fire sign praying for you. Secluded, separation, reflecting, soul searching. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so soul searching. This person is, you know, paying attention to some things, maybe because you walked away. But they do have this desire to want to come back. So they knew that in order to do this, they had to do some soul searching. Maybe you had to pull away from this person and walk away from them. Okay. And for them to go through the spiritual death, this spiritual awakening here. Okay. Karmic lesson. What is the karmic lesson here? The Ace of Wands. Okay, maybe they are ready to start anew. Yeah, the karmic lesson. They have told you guys you had to go through some karmic lessons in order for you and someone to come together, right? You had to go through some things with that Ace of Wands. So maybe the lessons you went through has allowed for a new opportunity here. You got the Lovers at the bottom, Gemini energy. Okay, so for some of you guys, you're in the energy of where you do have to walk away from someone's selfish ways in order for them to kind of go through this spiritual death, right? For them to kind of reflect. You do have to walk away from someone for that to ignite those lessons in them, okay? Some of you guys are still holding on, and that is why you had the Tower and all of this devastation in the beginning, because you're still holding on to something. For some of you guys, that was past tense energy. Now you're at the place where this person has went through some sort of spiritual awakening. They have outgrown those selfish ways. They've realized, they've learned the karmic lessons. Some of you guys have not made it to this place yet, but you will, okay? Remember, like I said, this is a prediction. Apply it to the timeline that you're in, okay? But why is this firestorm here? Karma, drama, endings, loss, and mental breakdown. Okay, I told you, some of you guys, with your own spiritual awakening, you're going through everything you went through, no matter what those situations were caused by. You went through a lot here, okay? You felt like you've been going through some firestorms. Right? Some of you guys may feel like you've been walking through, like it just been hell, you know, shit just ain't right. And that's just how you've been feeling, all right? Let's see, firestorms, yeah. The Eight of Swords. Some of you guys feel like shit has been a nightmare for you. A lot of stress, a lot of worries, a lot of fears. Okay. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody really fears the damage that has been done. Maybe, you know, what it has brought this connection to, you know. Let's see. Tortured by the visions of the life we almost had, we could have been so happy together and not destroyed it. It's that person that wanted it my way. You know, and they know this now. They see how their selfishness, their inconsideration, their lack of love, that is literally the same fucking card that just fell out with that card. So I just picked one, okay? I look at your social media, even though I tell myself not to, it haunts me because I miss you so much. I told you, somebody, they miss you. They realize now how their selfish ways have pushed you away. Okay, or they had to go through a lot of spiritual death situations. Guys, look at what I just said. Car's taking the words right out of my mouth. I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Because they had to change. They had to grow. You forced some sort of spiritual awakening and spiritual death for this person. And it changed some things here. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Your last reading was about someone feeling like you left them hanging. They left you hanging. Okay. Let's see. Let me get one of these and we're going to end it here. New chapter. I'm trying to move on. So they're struggling. They're trying to create a new chapter for them. Okay. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So things may be different now. Okay. They're trying to move on. Maybe you're trying to move on. Okay. But somebody's struggling. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion. Union. Somebody wants to get engaged. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. All right, Scorpio. Well, that was your reading. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.